Students, so in this video lesson, we're going to learn about rounding and significant figures. Look at the news. Bintang Airport handled a record of 62,219,573 passengers in 2017, a 6.0% increase over 2016. This makes the airport the sixth busiest airport in the world by passenger traffic in 2017. The airport has won over 557 awards since its opening in 1981, with 25 Best Airport Awards in 2017 alone. Currently, it has 4 terminals, which brings its total annual handling capacity to 85 million passengers. So, from the article, can you find which one are actual value, approximate value, or estimate value? How can you tell it? So, approximation is the process of rounding off a given number to give an approximate. And estimation is the process of guessing the value of an unknown quantity in real life. We usually give an estimated value by saying that the quantity is approximately a certain value. Let's recall 87.234, 2 in the 10th place or the first decimal place, 3 in 100th place, 4 in 1000th place. DP means decimal place. For example, round 273.1 to the nearest 10. So 273.1 equals to 2, and then the first step, look at the digit in the 10th place, that is 7, and the next step is examine the next digit on its right. If it is less than 5, we round down and the digit in the 10th place remains the same. Because it is 3, so you need to round down and the digit in the 10th place remains the same, or still 7. Okay, and then we need to put a 0 in the place as a placeholder. Omit all the digits after the decimal points. So 273.1, when you want to round it to the nearest 10, it equals to 270. Next example, round 96.482 to 1 decimal place. Okay, so 96.482 equals to, first step, you need to identify the digit in the 10th place. It is 4. And you need to examine the digit in the 100th place. Okay, if it is more or 5 or more, you need to round up by adding 1 to the digit in the 10th place. Okay, so because it is 8, so you need to round up by adding 1. So before it's 4 and now it's 5. Okay, because this is 8, so you need to round up by adding 1 to the digit in the 10th place. Okay, so it is become 5. Okay, and the last step, you no need to add 0 after the first decimal place. Why? Because you only need to round 96.482 to 1 decimal place. Okay, next example, round 96.482 to the nearest whole number. Now to the nearest whole number. Okay, so 96.482. The first step is you need to identify the digit in the ones place. And the next step is if the digit in the 10th place is less than 5, because it is less than 5, so you need to round down, and the digit in the 10th place remains the same. Okay? Are you sure it is the 6 in 10th place? No. Yes, it is not in the 10th place, but it is in the ones place. Okay, this is in the ones place. Okay. And the next step or the last step, you no need to put 0 after the ones place. Because why? Because you only need to round it to the nearest whole number. So 96.482, when you round to the nearest whole number, it equals to 96. Okay, next. Significant figures are used to reflect the degree or accuracy. A number is more accurate when it is given to a greater number or significant figures. There are 5 rules to identify digits which are significant. First, all non-zero digits are significant. For example, 7,258 has 4 significant figures. Second rules, all zeros between non-zero digits are significant. For example, 302.008 has 6 significant figures. Third rules, in a decimals, all zeros before a non-zero digit are not significant. For example, 0.021 has 2 significant figures. The fourth rules, in a decimal, all zeros after a non-zero digit are significant. For example, 0.0500 has 3 significant figures. And the last rule is the zeros at the end of a whole number may or may not be significant, depending on how the number is rounded off. For example, round 8,982 to the 2 significant figures. Or you can write 2 significant figures as 2SF. So, 8,982, you need to round to the 2 significant figures. So, first step is identify the significant figures starting from the left. Okay. And then the next step is examine the next digit on its right. If it is 5 or more, we round up by adding 1 to the previous digit. So because it is 8, so you need to round up by adding 1 to the previous digit. Okay. So it becomes 90. Okay, 90. And step 3, put a 0 to indicate the second significant figures. And the last step, put 2 zeros as placeholder. So 8,982, when you want to round to the 2 significant figures, it becomes 9,000. Okay, that's all about rounding and significant figures. We discuss it again by Zoom meeting. Thank you for watching and God bless you.